Never before has such a group come together and agreed to come together to work on a very important mission of protecting our children from legal marijuana and also to explore alternative paths to marijuana criminalization and legalization.
In 1979, I made a major speech on my administration's drug policy. And I called at that time on the decriminalization of marijuana, but not its legalization.
So we feel that the debate in this country has been characterized by a false dichotomy. That on the one hand, we can stick with what everyone knows doesn't work, our old failed lock 'em up policies with regards to drugs and particularly marijuana, or we can try something new. Every single policy really does have pros and cons, and it's a matter of weighing those pros and cons and at least acknowledging what they are, even if we have different opinions, whether what's more important. Is getting rid of the black market more important than reducing use?
If Congress resolves the federal and state conflict eventually, will the tobacco industry further diversify and take over a third addictive drug, i.e. the marijuana industry? And when you think about it, they have all of the resources they need to get into that market.
Alcohol advertising is almost entirely self-regulated. We just did a content analysis of 1,000 alcohol ads in magazines based on the federal codes and the industry self-regulatory codes. I think we found 38 that were in violation. Almost all of them passed the codes. It's just the codes aren't worth the paper that they're written on.
I was amazed, like most people, at my total lack of information of the facts surrounding the use of marijuana and treatment of folks with marijuana, and also vast concern for what's happening to kids.
My strong advice to you is to amp up the prevention and early intervention elements because they're the least expensive and they have the most enduring effects.
So a number of the faculty in this room participated with us 3 years ago in trying to develop provisions that would try to think outside the box and try to begin to make sure that if a state legalizes, there are barriers put up that are impenetrable by the marijuana industry to market to kids in the way that tobacco and alcohol both do.